Shalom, back with part 3. All right, it's these X. It's going to get real bad out here. And as I continue reading, you're going to see how the Lord covers all that. All right. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. Now, if you're all thinking that this is talking about ancient Babylon or ancient Egypt or, which is actually Mizraim, okay, it's not. This is talking about America, Babylon the Great, the valley of the shadow of death, okay, the pit, okay, known as the daughter of Babylon, but spiritually Sodom, spiritually Egypt, spiritually Syria. You read that in Revelations 11:8. Okay, people, again, if you people don't have a spiritual eye, that you were gifted with spiritual discernment, you're never going to come into the understanding of the scriptures. It's just that simple, all right? And Yahushua is that stumbling block, all right? So, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, talking about America, okay? And I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretch out arm and smite Egypt with plagues, listen closely, as before. So, is this actually ancient Egypt? No, this is America. But what is the Lord telling you? He is going to bring plagues upon America as he did in ancient Egypt. Do you understand? Okay? Because the modern day Egyptians are the Edomites, the white man. Okay? And you 2/3 club that, have not taken heed, to the word, you Israelites, you're going to receive of those plagues too. Again, you're going to receive your judgment, whether it's through, famine, okay? Whether it's through the sword by the ICBMs or the hand of Esau, okay? Or through the concentrated laser fire, the chariots. But you're going to get your judgment, okay? And if you're the elect, well, you're going to be kept from these plagues, okay? You're going to be preserved by the angels until that moment when it's time for you to be taken up into the chariots, okay? Which are not these bodies, but are spirits to receive the new bodies, okay? So anyway, let's continue here. All right? So, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt, talking about America, with plagues, as before, and will destroy the land thereof. Right, this place will be a desolation. America is going to be destroyed. The corporate state of Israel will be destroyed. You understand? All part of World War III, Armageddon. Okay? Evil has to be put out, people, in order for the kingdom to come in. And the kingdom is here on the earth, not in the fourth dimension. Okay? Yahushua is setting up his kingdom. And the elect are co-heirs to the kingdom with Yahushua. Romans 8:17. All right? So, verse 12. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. Okay? Let's jump down to 14. Woe, which means destruction to the world and them that dwell therein. Just like reading Revelations 12:12. How, the devil is going to come down on you with great wrath. That devil is talking about Esau, Edom. Okay? Again, he is the sword of the Lord. All right? But this is his end. And why is he going to come down on you with great wrath? Knowing that he had for a short time. In what? In his rulership here on the earth. He's at the end of it, people. All right? He's at the end of his little season. All right. So, for sword in their destruction draweth nigh, meaning near. That's what nigh means. One people shall stand up and fight against another. This is talking about civil war, people. And swords in their hands. What's a modern day sword? A gun. All right, for there shall be sedition among men, invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princesses, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. You see that? So they're not going to respect authority, governments, police. Do you understand that, people? All hell's going to break loose out here. All right? A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to. You see that? And for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and their houses shall be destroyed. And men shall be afraid. And many of you men, have been turned into women. Okay? In this place. All right, give me a minute. All right, let's pick it up here, 2nd Ezra 16 and 17. Woe is me, woe is me. Okay? Who will deliver me in those days? See that? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings. The beginning of famine and great death. The beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. What are the powers? The nations, the world leaders. Okay? Yeah. Fear. Because again, these conventional wars that are taking place, all right, are going to turn into what? They're going to turn into nuclear wars. Okay? The missiles are going to fly, people, ultimately. Okay? And not because they wanted to, because it is the will of the Lord. It is written in the scriptures. It is prophecy. Okay? So anybody out there trying to tell you, well, the missiles are not going to come, that's all BS or whatever the case is, that's not what the scriptures say. Okay? So they're not quoting the scriptures. They're not going off the testimony. They're telling you their own personal thoughts. Okay? And that's not how this works. All right? The one in charge here is the Lord. Okay? And we've already read Isaiah 46 and 10. Okay? His counsel shall stand. All right? And the Lord never changes, people. All right. So, anyway, you know what? We'll end this here, and we'll pick this up in part 4 when we come back with part 4. And I also want to take you over to Psalms 91. Okay? So, we'll be right back. Shalom.